Welcome back to the channel, guys. 6-1 Titans versus 7-0 Chiefs. This determines number one in the AFC, honestly.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? This will be fielded inside the 5. But not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And it felt like in watching the game,
I should have went to Henry right there.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass.
What a throw by Deshaun. What a start for the Titans.
Touchdown, Titans. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take this one up close to the 25.
Defense sending up big right now. I'm without Kevin Byard this week, as you guys can tell. On the injured list. Unfortunate. So I'm without my star safety right now. I don't know how Adams is going to step up.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Titan football. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage. Back
I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get Henry started here.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And all the way inside the 15.
How many receiving yards is that for Kelce already?
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone.
And he's getting up real good.
I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Titans at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13, Watson. And his throw here's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
This is stupid.
On 4th down, Watson. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here again is McKinnon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be
4th and 6,
incomplete.
punt it.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
That's
Didn't get it.
running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. But that is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Dude, if my line could block like just one time.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Watson now to throw. And he takes a shot on
Watson has no time to release, dog. He has no time to release. None.
After 3 plays, have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field.
Like, I'm actually disappointed in my line. I'm actually so disappointed. I'm very disappointed in my offensive line. Very. They'll be lucky if they get re-signed next year.
Mahomes gonna throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
There might be one person on my line that I re-sign and then the rest can go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony.
Come on, guys.
Timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal.
47 got bodied by a running back. I'm not even going to cap. 47 got bodied by a running back.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this 1st half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left out.
If I could get blocks, we score.
Down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Now the pressure comes.
Of course! A fucking...
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Watson's throw pulled in by Woods. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And that is incomplete.
The goal. Try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
There's nothing I can do, guys. There's literally nothing I can do. None of them will catch a ball. No one.
You're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out.
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the... And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Watson.
Intercepted again. Because, you know, there's just nothing I can do about it, bro. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Robert Woods keeps running in this fucking route. There's nothing I can do about that one.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little.
What are you doing, dog? Oh my God. What is my defense doing? What is my defense literally doing? That has to be the worst effort I've ever seen. I've ever fucking seen from a defense. The worst effort, by far.
And the lead is up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans now just about ready to take over. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to.
We're back now in KC. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Willis will try and throw for this. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Got an open man. It's and the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's
Really, defense?
fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Oh, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths,
No
deep
doubt
breaths.
about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead,
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Complete.
No way that y'all let them pick it up, dog. You're in front of him and then you get behind him. That is ridiculous.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon.
What are we doing offense? What are we doing defense? What are we doing defense? Y'all want to tell me? Y'all want to fill me in on what we're doing?
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Clock stoppage. We have all 3 timeouts. I can go down and score with Malik. I can. All you got to do is hold. Please.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense set to go again. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Airing it out deep for Woods. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on the Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, it's Willis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's coverage. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles.
I'll close the video. I'm not happy.